cool mask, and that's about it. So I don't know. Why did we bring you?
Okay. That's already in here, so we're good. There, that can go away. That should be all set. We can close that, go away. It's not in the way for the time being. It will be, I'm sure. Is Joe not joining us?
I tried calling him.
Okay.
Supposed to be hanging out with him next Saturday. I'll ask him if it's just not working with his schedule. So
Yeah, no worries either way. If it's something where he can make it sometimes, not all the time, that's fine, no big deal. What is this part? This is the part I need. Actually, this is roll 20. This is the one that lets me run the game. It's kind of important, I'd imagine, based on my own opinion. Off on.
My favorite aspect of Roll20, and I'm putting so much emphasis on favorite part, is that the various windows you can open on the right hand side of the bar, like the journal or the music or whatever, and then if you click on it just a little too much, it will open up in its own window. But when you close that window by accident, it then will not come back until you refresh everything. That is both my favorite and also not favorite thing ever.
Weird.
Did you happen to open the messenger thing? Yeah, it'll open it and then it'll put it in a separate window, which is great if you're putting it on different screens. But if you happen to X out of that because you've only got one screen and it's all there, it goes away, and the only way to bring it back is to refresh everything. And you're like,
weird,
all right, everybody, let's pause for a minute.
When I just did it, it just popped back into the right side.
Oh my god, I wish that would have happened to me.
I'd imagine that you wouldn't be bitching if
during Rime of the Frost Maiden, when it became a thing, that happened to me so many fucking times that I was like, please stop, just lock them. Is there a button to lock them? Just lock them in place. Just leave them, please. Ugh.
Okay, so that first one that I had that was going to be doing the Blast of the Mind, not Mind Blast. Oh wait, did we? No, we did start recording again this second time. So he hit this hunter. As I was explaining earlier, he was going for this guy, and he did hit him one of the times for some damage, a couple damage, nothing crazy. I will put a mark on him because it looks like he should be marked at this point. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of these things. Let's move this guy up. Okay, so
where are those guys coming from?
Which guys?
This guy that you just moved, was he always up here?
Yeah, he was just up there. I just moved him down. He double moved, so he's not able to do anything. I wanted to bring him down because I had forgotten about him. But the people who are acting now are the other Mind Flayers, which are these 4. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. No, wait, just the regular 5. And only 4 of them, because one of them just did something. Now we're gonna go with the measurement. Which one's the measure? No, that's turn order. Oh, measure. Why is this? Cone. I'm gonna go with the smallest one. 60 foots.
I have to ask. I'm behind a rock, so would I be covered from this? or does it
I'm
wrap
gonna
around?
say you have advantage on the save.
I do already because it's from an aberration. That's why I was asking if I would not
Triple
be able to.
advantage.
Ooh, triple advantage! The rare trip ad. All
So
right.
regular advantage.
So regular advantage. All right.
So because it's an aberration, I'm gonna say you can get a +2 on it, in addition to your advantage.
Oh, very cool. All right. Down. I like it.
So it's you and these other two guys.
And it's intelligence save.
It is an. It is
Almost.
an
Almost.
intelligence save. Correct.
All right.
15.
And what did drinking the wine give us?
Something.
It allows us to use our proficiency for this save, right?
Wow. One failed. One sucked.
5 plus 2
Of
so
these
7.
guys. Yeah, I think you you get your proficiency to the intelligence save.
All right. So with a +2, I will have a +7 to this. So I'm going to roll advantage because my normal one it's just a +0, so it's a +7 to whatever comes out. One of those is an 18 +7, so I think I got it. 25.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay, so one of these guys fails hard and one does not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of even that out. The one who got, because it was a 1 and a 20. So I'm gonna have the one guy who got the 20 help out the guy with the 1, so it's not gonna be double damage. So
Did the weird what did we call them? Did the shy guy dragon in the blast also have to make a save?
he did not.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty decently coordinated.
Part of their shy guy tactics is being immune to mind blasts.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that was 1. This all right, so far I don't know why I started with this one in particular. That was kind of dumb of me, because this guy attacked him. He's the one that did not have he did not roll correctly. This one attacked, but as I said, I don't know why I started with this fucking one. I'm gonna go with this one and have him go in this direction.
Okay, back as goes.
So we've got Corellian, looks like a hunter. 1, 2, 3.
Would this guy have that advantage because of being
I'm gonna
behind the rock?
give these 3 guys advantage.
Okay. All right. I figured just because they're behind that large stone. That's all.
Right. Even though it's a mind thing, I'm still gonna give advantage on it. I like the idea of like it just, kind of like how Superman, threw lead or
Yeah.
even in this game, an inch of lead, a foot of
Copper,
metal,
a silver
or
skein of
concrete, or
hair.
whatever, or 10 feet of just dirt. You can't see through with the things that you can see through whatever stuff. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, 4 NPC hunters that are going to be making this roll, and Corellian. 3 of the guys have advantage. That guy is actually, he would have been healed at this point. Not healed, but not
What type of
dealing with
roll?
intelligence
Save.
DC 15. So this
Saving?
will be the first one. Oh, yes.
Yes. But
Holy
remember,
fuck.
Corellian, you drank the wine, so you get to add your proficiency to this.
Okay, so my
proficiency.
Somebody's been drinking.
Holy shit. I think a lot of the NPCs have been drinking. What the fuck? I didn't realize that me drinking a little bit and being ready for this shit was gonna impact the rolls on your NPC allies, because
I'm back. Sorry.
these two rolled. This guy got a 1. This guy got a 1.
Oh no.
This guy had advantage and got a 1 and a 2. But to be fair, this guy got a 20 and this guy got a 20. So it is kind of averaging out. I just don't know why it's averaging out in such vast... 1 or 20, that's it. There's other numbers. Nope. So, okay, so this guy failed pretty hard as he's being carried off by this guy. I think Corellian, you must be flying next to him. I don't remember the situation that had happened. Because this guy failed. No, he succeeded. He failed. And he failed. He succeeded, sorry. So we're gonna do some damage. Which is this. This one. So 24. So this guy's gonna take 24 damage. And be stunned for 1 minute. This guy's saved, but he takes half. Yeah, this guy's saved. It's gonna take some. This guy failed. Even with advantage behind a wall. This guy saved. He's fine. So that was... Alright, so these... No. I wanted this. So these guys have gone. This guy has gone. We've just got 2 left. I'm pretty sure this guy moved already. He's just going to try and attack that one guy, the spellcaster up here. What do we got for distance? 50? Yeah, he's within range. Oh, kablam, kablam. Ugh, those are gross. So those are going to miss. Those aren't going to do anything. We did this guy, so now we've got him, buddy. Okay, let's move the measurements. All right, let's get Drac and Hal. I'm gonna need saving throws from you guys, and then there's some NPCs doing the same.
Which kind?
Drac and Hal. Intelligence saving throws. You have advantage on it because you're hidden. Oh, those guys.
I did because I'm smart.
Well, remember you did to add your... Oh, shit, yeah. So, but remember you also get to add your proficiency modifier to it as well. So, both of us pass. If it's a 15.
Fail. Ooh. So this is... This... Okay. This is a... Fail. This is a... Fail. The guy who got a 20 earlier and saved this guy. This guy got a 20 earlier. Saved him. But he failed this time, and he is now hit. The amount of damage coming out is... Reroll. Oh, that's a decent one. Okay, so what did you guys end up getting?
My
Drac, is that with advantage?
So the 17 is the advantage for
Oh,
him. He
advantage.
also
Oh,
adds-
I didn't
but-
see that one.
But he
Yes.
also adds his proficiency modifier, which isn't there. so he
17's
should be
enough
okay.
anyway.
Yep.
So
and
you
then
guys.
Hal winded with a 21, 23. Sorry.
All right, so you guys are taking. Is it half damage? Ooh, it's not.
Or is it a sucker save kind of thing?
It is a sucker save. So I think I have to get this guy fixed.
We didn't suck! Yay!
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys both saved, so you're good. This guy is gonna take. Full amount of. Yeah, that was a pretty decent chunk on this one. It's 31. Nope. Shit. You have to put minus 31, or else you just set his health to 31. much less than it should be.
Very different result. For sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that's Am's different number.
Happy Grovels Day!
Yeah. Happy Kerbert's Day. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so that's all for the Flayers of the Mind.
The
What
MFers.
do we have?
Or
This guy-
FMers. FMers, that way. No.
Father muckers.
Fuck.
All right, what do we have for Shy Guys? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. right,
Just as a reminder, this guy double moved, so he's.
That's
he
not
should
one
be
of
out.
the 4.
Just saying, just as a
Yeah,
reminder.
no,
that's all.
I appreciate that. That's fair. All right, so we have. I'm gonna go from top to bottom, which is this guy, this guy. I can't right click when it's a cone. This guy. This guy. This guy and this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, wait a second. 5. So it's gonna go this one, and then this one, and then this one. So first off, Rack, you've got a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Got a friend in me.
So we have a 22 and a 16. Do those hit you? Already hit them.
Yeah.
Both.
Bye, guys. Yeah.
Oh shit, the 16 hits you as well? Oh no.
You always
Well,
said I could
he
have
is
it
a
tough.
sorcerer.
I know. I'm like, I'm not
It's
knocking.
one of those
I'm not
things where
knocking
it's
him,
like,
just-
hey, I'm up front. Maybe I shouldn't be.
oh man. Oh,
Okay.
I knew
man.
what I was getting myself into.
So a 5 and a 12, so 17 damage total.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not too crazy. The first stuff wasn't crazy. That being said, he does have you grabbed now, and locked into his chest cavity.
Okay.
Just because I know you
That's
guys
a-
love seeing it,
As a shy guy is want to.
right? The true evolution of the Shy Guy. All right, that one moved. Snack. $21 and an 18.
I believe only 21 hits him. Yep.
Okay.
I just want to say, I think that the thing that makes the Shy Guy Dragon so disturbing is not the chest cavity, but like these random gross silky bits of like mucus or webbing on his wings, and then the fact that there's red stuff like that coming off of his Shy Guy face mask. I think that that's what makes it gross for me.
That's the leftover from the evolution.
Oh, the evolutionized bits. Gotcha. Okay.
Right. It's the evolution. We picked the right time and the wrong guy. Okay, so that was that one. He moved off with Snack. He took 10 points of damage, Snack did. So I've got him at 126 at the moment. Nope. God damn it. Okay. He's at 126 out of 161 based on my calculations.
Sounds correctly.
I'm not sure what is happening with Corellian, but actually this guy is, yeah, he's got the room. All right, Corellian. All right, you're good. Oh wait, no, that was just one attack. No, you're good.
You're good. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
No. Let me correct that.
You're really good.
Yeah, exactly. That guy's good too. But that being said, he isn't great because he is stunned, so he can't really do much. So he is getting attacked a second time. This guy's gonna fly away, so Corellian, if you wanted to attack, you could. He's getting hit for...
Will do. One opportunity attack.
Correct.
Yeah, just do this. That's 25 hit.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, everybody, we gotta fucking go.
Right. Exactly. Hey, you guys stay here. We have something we remembered we just have to do. We'll be right back. Don't worry about it.
When we all first started playing 5th edition, 5 edition. I don't know.
5th edition, 25.
I really wanted to try to learn more about it, and so I started listening to like 5e podcasts to like listen to what roles and what people were doing, and I started listening to Critical Role, and it was good. I mean, it was okay. Clearly, it was voice actors and everything, but one of my favorite episodes was there's a scene where a white dragon comes and attacks a keep that they're in, and the barbarian runs up and goes, "I roll a 21 to hit," and the guy running, and Mercer goes, "A 21 doesn't hit; it just bounces off." And you could hear the panic in the player's voice when he says that. I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, it was great. Just great.
I mean, that's the thing that in 5th edition that seems to be the problem, is that it's not really based on growing that number. Like your attack from 1 to 20 only varies like from plus, I don't know, let's say 7 to like 15. From like 1 where you're not even a real adventurer to 20 where you're basically a god.
Yep.
It doesn't even go up like 10. So like the problem is
a frustration.
with scaling that, if you have something that has an AC of like 22, it's like, holy fuck, that's too much at like most levels.
Yep.
Whereas in like previous editions, it's something where because it scales in a different way,
it goes with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, a 27, that doesn't hit. And it's like, oh shit, I guess I can't roll a 3 or less. It's like, wait, what do you mean? It's like, because I've got a plus 23. It's like, holy fuck. It's like, yeah. Exactly. I'm a god and I feel like one. That being said, I think that's everything that I have on this end of all of these guys.
Kevin,
so,
I don't
Did you
want to be
mark
an asshole. Wait, I don't want to be an
I did.
asshole, but I have to say there is a dude in the back of
Eric.
the room that I shot that
Cool.
I don't know that you said you did anything with.
correct. We're good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, though. Disguise up, seal. With the mark of hunters.
Yes, that would be the guy.
Okay, so it goes to your turn. Harbor. Let's see. How much room you got?
Starting with the check or ending with the check?
We're gonna
Or not?
end with the check. I don't even think you've attacked with attacked under their control at the moment.
I did.
You
I
did you?
attacked this guy last turn.
Yeah. That's why he's lower. Let me check then. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, it's just me.
I think the fear was that after Corellian grew him, that he might turn around and attack Corellian, but fortunately he rolled to attack one of our, I guess,
Friends.
unnamed PCs. Yeah, our friends. Attack one of our friends, but not one of our crew. So yes.
Oh, so this is one where each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw. Until the end of you. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, okay. Because it's up to an hour until the end of your next turn. The creature takes only the actions you choose. During this time, each time. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
I think it's every time you take damage. I think that's when you get to make the save on this specific thing. And I'm gonna be honest that you guys are aware of that. So it goes to you guys. I'll let you guys have your turn. So it's not something where, like, oh, Harbor goes first, fuck you guys. If you wanted to attack and try and deal damage in a way that hurts him so that he can make a saving throw, you can do that. But that is how you give him another saving throw.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me Hal should stab the captain? Is that what you're telling me right now?
I'm not
Same.
telling you that. I don't know if you're interpreting that, but I'm not telling you that. I can't.
However,
I can only say things. I can't interpret for you.
that's
So
fair. That is fair. That's fair.
so whatever happens after I say this information, that's on you.
However-
Okay.
However, for sure, I had a conversation with Wolfgang outside of the game, and and we have a plan. Hal has a plan. I don't
Even
know
more.
if it's good, but I want to do this.
I had a conversation outside a game. That's not good. No, we came up with a plan. That's not good.
Also not good. No, for sure. But I mean, it's going to be up to Rack, and so I think
Seems that way.
I'm going to hold to see what Rack does. But I would ask that my my counterpart in making Halatar holds as well, because we may need to act as one.
Of course. We are one. I am in
So-
you, and you are in me.
You shouldn't have said it that way, but okay.
as Hal jumps on your back, he's just like, can you please stop saying it that way? But we are in each other. It's like, stop.
Just
Just
stop
run.
saying it that way, please. It's not right.
So the one thing,
you're messing up the groove here.
the one
Stabby,
thing,
not
I think he'd be
stabby
like,
in that way.
he'd be like, "Do you mean
Yeah.
on?" And he's like, "Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I said. In. We're in
listen,
each other."
Listen, stabbing, not captain stabbing. There's a difference.
oh, so you want to fuck the captain?
Oh my
Stop.
god!
Oh my god, please
No,
stop talking.
hold
Just
on,
run.
Hold on. I really hope that as this is happening, Rack teleports us, because we're gonna give psychic damage to whoever hears this. I'm just saying.
Right.
Well, I'm currently grappled.
But I don't think that means you can't cast spells.
Correct.
Yeah, so I need to use my teleport spell to get me out of here. And even if I could get you guys, I'd have to teleport to not provoke an opportunity attack. So either way, it's gonna have to wait until next round if I can do it.
All right. So if that's the case, and I'm not saying that in a negative way, because clearly you are wrapped up right now. Hal's gonna look at
I mean-
Drac and say, "Oh god."
Literally.
I mean,
I
y'all got
think-
50 feet of flight movement with your brooms.
But I think that would require like the usage of that to get there. Like we when we
Yeah,
came in, I don't think we had them.
Crack doesn't work that well when I have my.
Well, you had the cheap broom. We as part of the deal to storm this place. We got
No,
you.
no, I know that, but it was like my melee. Like I couldn't really melee when I was on the broom. Something like that. It was like tough. That's why I had to jump on the dragon.
The two hands.
It
And
wasn't
stuff like
attuned
that.
because it wasn't attuned, right?
Okay, so wait, I've got an idea. What if? Yeah, dude. If you grab your broom and then fly us over there so that you can take an attack, I could just stick my sticky spider climb slippers on it, hang on the bottom side, and stab as well, and then we could be right between these two assholes and just stab the shit out of them.
All right, as long as that's okay with Kevin, and we can form. When we jump off, we form a Halatar.
Well, yes. I mean, the
giant
inevitable goal is to Halatar it up, but for sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, can we do that, Mr. Kevin? I say nervously as I poke my finger.
Please.
Yeah. So what's the specifics
son.
of this?
All right. So the concept is this.
Oh,
is
it's
that-
Kevin Sama. If you're asking a question.
No. So the idea is this: is that Drax's gonna pull out his broom, and he's gonna fly us basically like around to here, so that we're within range of
Okay.
both of them. As he does that, my move action will be to stick my spider climb feet, because I'm wearing
Turn
the slippers.
upside down. And
Turn
just
upside
have
down.
Your feet sticking up as he flies by you
Yep.
To
And
grab
and
to grab
and then
onto the broom with your foot.
Yep. And then as he does this, and we get over there, these two mind flayers that are like, we're dominating these
Okay.
assholes.
Also,
We're 100%. We're 100% gonna stab the shit out of them. So yes.
could we additionally, I don't know if you want to do this, Tom, but like I fly my broom over there, and then but I fly really fast, and the inertia, he jumps off the broom at the last second and like Hal bombs one of these guys with a knife.
All right. So
I'm not
Tom,
opposed to it. I'm not
Tom,
opposed to it.
I can't imagine that you haven't seen this. Of everyone here, you are the one who has seen this.
I'm worried, but okay.
I imagine that other people have as well. But who here has seen My Cousin Vinny?
100% I have.
Yeah.
I've literally quoted it to people in another game. So yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So that was a very well constructed
Yeah.
argument.
That was
But because you're trying to do stuff with grabbing the broom with your feet, overruled.
Overruled.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's foot stuff. It's banned. I've been clear about this. So
From the
From
start,
the beginning.
you have been clear about this from the start. But these are not exposed feet, Your Honor. These are not exposed feet. These are indeed covered and clothed feet. They, in fact, do not go into the
What-
gross
well,
feet
all
stuff
right,
that
all
you
right.
have
What-
defined.
I don't know.
What-
I don't know, Tom. Their feet covered in goo. I mean,
what kind of shoes do you wear? I can only imagine leather. So
No, I have the spider climb slippers that
Spider-Man slippers.
fucking what's his face Corellian gave me.
then they weren't leather. But no, I'm only joking. Yeah, this is actually a really cool idea. I like that. Drac can do that. Hal, you can use your spider climb slippers. Drac is gonna have to swoop a little bit lower than he's used to.
Dragging my head on the bottom.
even as your hands standing, full arms fully extended. Your hands only get you your feet up to like 5 feet up, as opposed to, like the 7 or so that Drac might have been used to, even though he's never done this before. He never dealt with this with human Hal, but for some reason he's used to that. So,
I don't like how you referred to me as human Hal, but okay.
were you not? Anyway,
These are his
No,
spider
no,
climb
no, no,
slippers.
no. I know. I'm just holding out hope that I can be human Hal again. That's all.
well, just because I said human Hal doesn't mean you can't be. So yes, you guys. Moving on.
Moving on.
I'm giving you everything you want. What are you bitching for?
I can be the bitch. Come on, stop it.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys. I don't know exactly how to put you guys here in a way that kind of accurately represents it. So I'm gonna just kind of keep you here, and just say, Drac, if you want to attack this guy, you're kind of leaning off to the side. Maybe Hal's throwing your weight off a little bit, so you're only able to lean towards this guy.
And I
But-
can while I'm on the broom, so I can only do a one-handed thing while I'm on the broom.
Let's get a dex check. So acrobatics. So yes, you can use your Mjolnir, but you're only gonna have one attack, or you can try and do like a one-handed thing or something like that.
No, that's fine. One attack is. I think that's pretty. That's one. All right, let's see. Mjolnir. Ooh. Get
Well, one attack is good.
Oh, get fucked, bro. That's awesome.
Get fucked.
That's a good attack to have. Shit.
Listen, I think that form of Halatar is always fun, but this may be the first crit we've seen on Halatar.
Yeah, this. I feel like the mind flayer's just sitting there like focusing on fucking people up, and then he looks up and there's a hammer in his face and just like gets just fucking smacked like a mailbox.
I think that's the attack. I think the mind flayer looks up to see two retards that have no reason to not be affected by his fucking spells showing up and just being like splat. Like that's great. That's great.
So one of the things that one of my favorite scenes from all of One Punch Man, I think was in the first episode, when he's fighting the Underground King, or whatever that dude's called, and all his minions. But it turns out to, spoiler alert, it turns out to just be a dream. And he's fighting all these underground guys, but they're like fucking 40 feet tall. And like two of them punch and like smash him together with their fists, and then he breaks out of that and he's bleeding. There's one guy that he punches and he just turns into a fucking plank, and just like he goes to punch and he gets hit and just turns into a plank and like turns and like smashes on the ground, and like bounces up. That's kind of what I imagine is happening right now. Is
Mhm.
you just smash this guy. I don't know if you kind of want to let go of your broom and just use you just use both hands. You go for it on this. That being said, 18 is not the amount
would
of
it be-
damage that you did, because that's 2d6.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
no way.
Hold on. 2d6 is what your damage naturally is. So you have to
Yeah.
roll another 2d6.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Okay, holy fuck. That's what you rolled the first time, too. So right now you're doing 29 points of damage. But here's the problem. You haven't incorporated your force damage of Mjolnir. So that's another d6, which, because that's a d6, that gets doubled because of a crit. So that's another 2d6 that... Yeah, I was going to say, are you going to roll another 5 and 6? So right now you're doing 39 points of damage to this.
Okay, wait. I want to take a pause on this moment because I think
When
that
did Drac become a spellcaster?
I really want to make this as effective as it can be. So, because both Drac and I have multiple attacks, and I get
Well, Drac doesn't
bonuses
at this moment.
I only get one.
Shit. Oh, okay. All
Just
right.
because
Never
he's
mind.
controlling
I
the
was-
broom.
That's
and
true.
he's
That
using
is
a
very
two-handed
true.
weapon, so-
what I was gonna say was, could I then attack this guy so I get sneak attack, and then we
Yes.
reverse our positions on the broom, so that as Drac attacks the other guy, I then get sneak attack against him. It doesn't work that way because it's only
So
once per turn.
all
but
I
wanted to
can
maximize
think
it.
of is Drac smashes this guy down. Hal stabs him as he's flying towards the ground, hoping to kill him because Drac just did so much fucking damage. Yes, Hal, you would get sneak attack. And then, but Hal just goes, switch with me! And Drac goes, okay! And turns upside down. And then
Yep.
doesn't have the fucking boots. And falls off the broom and
we
lands
both
on...
crash into the ground. Yeah, because
They become Drow.
Yeah.
He's just upside down. You're on top of it. First thing that happens is Drax slips off, and he's like, "Oh shit! No, I wasn't expecting that." Falls, gets his horns stuck in the ground, and then he takes fall damage. His horns are stuck in the ground,
Hold
and
on,
but
wait,
he's
wait,
strong enough
wait.
where it doesn't break his neck. All right, we're
Wait,
not getting
okay, wait,
crazy.
so
And
first-
then
first
hold
of all-
on,
first
hold
of all-
on. The situation is not done.
Because I
And
got
then
fucking
you're
stuff.
up
I
there.
got stuff. Okay.
You're up there with your Spider-Man boots, being like, "Okay, that's fine. I'm up here." But then the broom falls too, and since there's like cracks and everything, you kind of fall into the crack. The broom catches it, so that the broom like sticks in the spot, like the far length, but you just fall down. You're just like, oh shit, and then the broom still turns because it doesn't stop it entirely, so you still end up upside down as it like falls into the cracks, and then it's just like, okay,
So
we're
what I-
good, upside
what I
down.
wanted-
We're
what I
still
wanted
good,
to-
but
what I wanted to put out there, because first of all, I hope none of this happens. Although hilarious,
All of that
as it
thanks
is.
to a critical.
The second thing is that with the broom, Drac has fulfilled what he needs to do a gore, and so would he not be able to do a gore strike with his horns because he's moved more than 10 feet in a straight line towards an opponent?
yeah, you could have you could bonus action and do a gore. I'd be fine with that. Absolutely.
Okay. So
Nice.
That's cool.
That's what I was saying.
Good-
like,
good
I'm
call.
sorry, I didn't want to ruin the full scope that you were doing, but at
Oh
the
no,
same
no, no!
rate,
I was
also-
just fucking
I
around.
wanna make
That's
sure.
most of my shit is just fucking around with fake things that happens to you guys. That's definitely a hit.
Yes.
yeah. Remember that time I almost one-shot a mind flare?
Seriously.
Oh, he's so close.
He's not. To be clear.
Okay, then I insult his mother. And he takes some psychic damage.
All right. In that case, Hal's going to take his first strike against this character.
Which
see if
one?
I
Or
can hit
Drac
him.
just
And
imagines him plow. Drac imagines himself plowing his mother. Yeah.
and I am so
Oh, all those
I love to
tentacles.
tell this
What
story.
can they
I love to
do?
tell the story. Like this is sort of like
I
mid to late
know.
2000s. I started working in Boston for the feds, but I was still working
I
for
can
a buddy
only
of mine.
imagine where this is going after what we just
Oh,
transitioned
no.
Hold
from.
on, hold on,
but
hold on,
okay.
hold on. So first off, 26 to fucking hit. Second of all, before I roll damage on this, a friend of mine, a female that I worked with, was like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" And I was like, "I'll probably be plowing." And she had this look on her face, and I said, "I don't understand what's going on." She's like, "Are you saying you're gonna have sex all weekend long?" And I was like, and I just went, "Absolutely not. I'm gonna be in a truck pushing snow because we have a fucking blizzard coming. That's what I'm talking about." So yeah, so it just
But
Whereas
also,
if
the
Tom
phraseology,
had
the phraseology, yeah.
any sort of riz, he'd be like, "You in?"
Have you met me?
No,
don't
I,
think-
kn-
I'm
I
just
know,
saying,
I
I'm
know.
fucking-
I'm saying if.
Fuck you, Kevin, for
If.
saying that. Anyways, moving on.
Don't get me wrong. I would not have said it either, but I can call you out for not saying it myself. Plus, if I didn't say that, I would not volunteer that story. So I mean, I have
fair.
my
It's
intelligence
anytime-
score
the
is
phrase
enough to make
plowing,
the
the
save
phrase
to
plowing
not
just makes me
say
think
that.
All right, so here we go. A 26
I've got
is a hit,
other
so-
embarrassing stories I can share and choose not to.
All right, so 46 of sneak attack is going to go down on this. He doesn't
40.
have Hunter's Mark. The guy in the back does. A D8 for Colossus, and the dagger does a D4. All right, it standardly is a +7, but this, because I have 4 because of aberrations, it'll be +11 to this, and I think that's everything I could put in it. So, full damage.
So, all right, you have a +11. Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be.
I was
44
pretty
points of
sure
damage.
you were almost guaranteed to kill this thing. So I did want to be clear because I didn't get the chance to say it. Drac, when you had gotten it to critical, which is the red dot of the third of all of them, you were close to getting it to like 25%. I don't even think you necessarily got it to critical, but it was close enough where I could show you guys where it was. That being said, Hal, I don't think you had a chance to not kill this thing if you hit.
Hal loves this because there's 3 things in the world that Hal loves. One of
kill
them,
stealing.
one of them has been turned into a
That's
murderous
one of
elf,
them, yes.
and he's fucking dealing with it. The second one is stabbing shit, and the third one is stabbing aberrations. That's
Nice.
his jam. That is his jam. So
So he
with
did
his
it.
second attack, he's going to turn towards the other guy that's here, that's within his reach. He's going to try to stab him. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a hit. That's a fucking 30 to hit.
This
And
one
so-
actually has higher defense, so yeah, that's a hit.
I was going to say, wow, I'm now really concerned. But I cannot do sneak attack. I do not have
Correct.
Hunter's Mark. I cannot
What
do...
about your fancy knife?
Hold on. I can't do Colossus because I've already used it. But I will
And this
roll
guy
a
hasn't
D-
taken damage anyway.
Right. I will roll a D4 plus 11 on this, and then I will have a bonus strike against him as well.
No, this... Oh, that's right, you're Ranger, so yeah.
Because I'm Ranger, yep.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be 8 plus... no, I'm sorry, it'll be 8 plus 4 more, so it'll be 12 points of damage on the first strike. And then the second strike, if it works...
So, I'm
thir-
sorry, 8 plus what?
8 plus 4, so it'll be a total of 12 damage first strike.
It's more than that, right?
No, because it's just the straight 1d4 plus 7, then plus 4 because it's an aberration.
Wait, so 1d4 plus 7, and then what was it you said, because it's an aberration?
Plus 4. So my primary favored enemy with the Unearthed Arcana gives me a +4
Yeah.
at this level versus them.
Okay.
So 7 plus 4 is 11. So because I rolled an 8 plus 4, like 8 damage plus 4 is the 12. And then the second strike that I put against
Gotcha.
this
The
is the
plus
25.
4 is the aberration.
Yes. And then the second strike is a 25, and I believe that will hit. And I can't. And then I'm going to roll the damage for that, and if I do get a 1, I will
Which
use
is
my
the same
piercer
thing.
ability. Yes. So I just make sure if there's a piercer that comes up on this. Yeah, so it's going to be, that's 11 damage plus 4, so it'll be 15 on the second strike. And I don't know why it's coming up with all this other stuff, but...
What do you mean? Yeah, you do. You should. And also that, so Colossus is only once per turn.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
only once. But that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know why it keeps putting that in.
Because it's going to throw that shit out for you anyway to do the calculations.
No, that's fair, but I'm just saying that, like, the total...
If you had sneak attack, because that's only once per turn.
It would add.
Yeah, because even though Drac is currently over here where he is, it's still something where... I mean, you guys are both basically in this square. Just up above each other.
Fair. Okay.
So, in fact, because this guy's dead, I'm actually going to move Drac over here just so that it makes sense in terms of connections. It sounds like we're good over there. Those two did that. Corellian has not gone. Snack has not gone. And Rack, you did not go, correct?
No.
You're still... Wait. Oh. Goes over a little bit further to the right on this screen. Gotcha. So yeah, those guys, you two went first, correct?
I think so.
Okay, so everyone else, who's going?
I guess I'd attack this one next to me.
Corellian, do you have any ranged attacks?
I mean, I have a spell, but I don't think that would be...
I was just wondering if you could do a ranged attack against Harbor to try to make him snap out of it. That's all. Like if you have like a bonus like thrown weapon or something that you could do.
A ranged bitch slap.
Okay, a ranged fist slap. Yes.
I just have a firebolt.
Yeah, and that's going to take your full action. So yeah, that's going to be that's not going to work. Maybe if you call, like, do you have any of the spellcasters? No, that guy's all the way over there, and this bumblefuck is over here. So yeah, never mind. Never mind. You know what? Fuck up the shy guy. Fuck up the shy guy.
Just so you guys know, if you want, these guys can spend their turn attacking Harbor. We've got a lot of guys who are still free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's stopped. This guy's not. There's still this guy here. So there's this guy here. So.
Are they like gonna actually hurt him? Like, how is it gonna work? I don't want.
Yes, it's when he takes damage. So
he's raging.
When he takes damage, he'll snap out of it. Okay.
If you want, he can do that. But that's up to you guys. I don't want to make that call for you, but if that's called out by anyone, it's like, yeah, they have no problem attacking Harbor if that is what is. They're not going to make the call that that's the best decision. But if someone says to do that, they're fine with it. They've got no problem.
We're in. We're all in.
Yeah, right. They've got no quarrels about, well, I mean, do you think that? It's like, no, fuck, yeah, sure, attack. If this is what you guys think, this is your teammate, this is your partner, that's fine. So.
They don't know us very well.
Well, either way, it's something.
True. Yeah, they really know. Oh, yeah.
They look at Hal and they're like, "Are you sure you want us to attack this guy?"
Just the way that you were saying how they were saying it's your teammate, your partner. It's like, yeah, Dan.
How do you treat your teammates?
This is normal.
I mean, you guys are pretty protective of each other. It's not as much as you want to kind of be callous about it. It's something where it's like you are very protective. You've stuck together this long. No changes in the group. Fortunately, no one has died, except for Corellian, who's right there. Wait, what? I thought, what the fuck? So,
I mean, like, correct. My brother's having a good time, so you know.
I got the fucking decap a mind flare basically with my hammer.
And
That's
and,
pretty
and,
good.
and he's a spoiled brat,
Right.
so I can't say no to him.
yeah. So, all right. So, we've got
Yeah, back. 1 second.
everyone else. So, what do we? If you want, we can have those guys. I've been playing it where it's kind of a good guys, you guys, your allies, as in terms of turn order. But I can also have it be the your allies, the NPCs, go before Harbor, so it's not like you have to wait until Harbor goes and then those guys go. We can play around with it a little bit, even more so than that. So if you wanted to do that, again, these guys would have no problems attacking Harbor if we think that's the best option, and they would do that before he goes. It's not like, nope, you missed your chance to break him out of it, and then let him have his turn.
I just came back to here. These guys have no problem attacking Harbor, and Hal can't help but smile. You just can't. You just can't help but smile.
Well, at this point, it's not new info, but yeah, absolutely, they're still go. They're still down for it.
Eric, did you go?
No, not yet. There's a debate on what I should do, so I will attack the shy guy next to me. 22 hit.
I was away from
Hello?
the mic, and I yelled it back, but, I mean, yeah, 22 hits. I hope you're going on the assumption that that is a hit.
Alright. Let me take 4 damage. So that is going to be
Hey, just out of curiosity, like, so is it 248 to total to 22?
no,
damage?
it's 12 plus 2 plus 8, and I take 4 damage.
What's the 10 at the end? Oh, the 10 is the
That's
total
sneak
of the 2
attack.
and the 8. The 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the total of 2 and the 8. Okay, I haven't seen it broken out that way. So okay, and then you take
That's-
damage because it's like a cursed weapon or something, or
Yeah, pretty much.
okay, all right.
So it's going to be 22 points of damage on that one. For the first one. Second swing.
Ah. All right, roll 2 more attacks. We're going to take these as they are, but I just want to see if you get crits, because this guy is just going to move up so that he would have set up for critical, or for advantage. Nope. So, okay, so what's the second one? It's 12.
It's 12 plus 6 plus 13. So it's going to be 31.
All right, so what are these? What's the 6?
So there's 12 piercing plus there's an additional piercing now, an additional d6 of piercing. Then I get dealt 3 damage, and then that deals an extra 3d6 of thorn damage.
And the
from
6 is just a regular d6 of piercing that's just on the sword?
Correct, yep.
Okay. So in this case, it's 18, 21, 31?
31, yep.
And that's because the 12 is the sneak attack, which you already
Correct.
used. Okay, cool.
Well, we never did the sneak attack because there was no sneak attack on this guy.
Oh, so you didn't use it on the first one?
No.
Well, no, Corellian, don't you have somebody behind it that would
He
have
does
provided that to
now,
you?
but that's only because I moved him there after. Again, it's something where
Oh, okay.
that's where I'm like, we can move stuff around. It doesn't have to be like if these guys are attacking Harbor, I'm not gonna say no. You guys went. So Harbor,
Well,
even though they attacked him and broke him out of his cursed domination, he already had his turn. It's like no, fuck that. You guys all go at the same turn, so we can delay Harbor to go after. So I moved this guy over so that he had advantage, and then he has sneak attack. I took the extra 10 damage from the first sneak attack.
Okay, I figured there was no sneak attack because at the time of the start of attack, there was no other people there. So
Yeah, but I'm gonna say we can quickly retcon it to be able to put it there because he would have moved there. It's just the better strategic option. What's this? A bonus action?
yeah, this is the bonus action. I took it on the 22. So that's going to be 13, 14.
So you took it on the 22. I'm actually gonna have you just re-roll 2 attacks.
I rolled
'Cause the
2 attacks,
22
and 18.
Yeah, those were for the advantage of the first 2 attacks for your regular action.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so if you hit, obviously I'm fine with this. I just want to make sure that see, look at that. You're welcome, fucker. All right, so okay, so the piercing is still 13, unfortunately.
All right.
I don't know what happens. You tell me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's way too many of these.
I know. All right.
Piercing.
So
that's okay. So then those 2. So it looks like it's 13 and 4 again. The 10 and the 4d6.
So what's happening is it's doubling everything up, like those 3 lines. So it's the first one, there's a d6, and that's the 1. Then it deals me 3 damage, and then deals 10 damage. However, because that's the sneak attack.
Ah, damn it.
And then on the flip side of the next one, it's once again a damage.
Okay, so the crit. Wait, what's this 1? It's saying
3d6.
It's the 4d6.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
That's weird because it's 6, 5, 4, and 5, and it's a 1.
Yeah, so there's
What?
2 4d6s, and I don't understand why there's 2 4d6s, and there's all right, so 3d6 is the extra damage, 4d6 is the sneak attack.
Well,
All right,
hold on.
so
your
let's-
sneak attack would double on a crit.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
already
but-
used the sneak attack.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
I'm sorry. Okay,
because he rolled pretty well. Well, apparently he didn't roll that well. Oh, wait,
no,
now
fair.
it's-
I'm
now it's only
sorry.
saying-
I'm sorry. I had phased out and phased back in. And no, sneak attack will do that, but
All right,
understood.
so
Understood.
it
So I
looks
think
like
on this
13.
one, if you're
1.
willing to take this, it's the 13 in general. The 1
Yes.
point of the extra d6 of
piercing.
piercing damage. We can, if you want to add additional d6, I can just roll d6 to make it easier. However,
No. That's that 1 that's right after crit.
correct. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
it's you only got the 1.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
All right, that's
exactly.
fine.
I don't know why
Alright.
it was. If you hover over where it says crit,
I
it
see.
shows
Now there's another d6. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
all right. So it's
the 3 is your
13.
damage.
All right. So 13 plus the 1 for 14.
Yep.
I would say, if you're willing, I'll take the 4 damage, and then that would have the additional 23 damage of the thorns, because that'd be 2 rolls
Yeah.
of that.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna put that all in the chat, just so we're having
So 13, 14. You take 3, so 24.
I would take 4.
That's already
I'd take
used.
4, yeah.
So 13, 14.
So it's going to
23,
be
24.
14, 37.
24. Yep, 37, and then that's already used. So 37 on this guy. Yep.
All right, and that's all I can do.
I mean, that was pretty awesome too. Not as cool as Halatar, but you're a solo
Oh,
mission,
it's
so
it's
cool.
tough. It's tough to top. You know, the main characters of the team are obviously the coolest. So
Drac says on the top of a broom, where he's literally above Halvar. It's tough to top when it's a
tough to
team
top.
of 2, and then expects no one to say anything at all.
Well, you're not the top.
Okay,
You're
so
power bottom.
we still have Snack and Rack and Harbor. Depending on what happens, this may be good or bad for you guys.
I guess I'm hearing all these complicated things, and I'm like, when did I become the simple one?
All right, so hold on. I'm going to give you a second. I am going to say, since Rack is dealing with his stuff, is there anyone who is volunteering to figure out what they're doing with Snack? Otherwise, I'm rolling a D4 in. I'm gonna give a countdown of 10 seconds.
I can do it. I already have character sheet up.
Anyone can do that. But if you're gonna do it and you've got no problem doing both, that's fine. I was trying to take a little off your plate, but
Yeah, well, the jackass is my responsibility, so. And I can say that because I've known him since I was 6.
all right. Well, that's fair.
Instead of Ace of Spades, it's the ass of Jack. I got one laugh. I'll take it.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't great. I know it wasn't great, but I was trying. I was trying.
See,
Yeah,
it's
you got a little laugh
not,
for
but
that.
it's not one of those ones like Tom. I know I like to do this to you because it's like, all right, look, I want to let you know there was not one that I'm gonna laugh at, but I give you full credit for the joke.
attempt. For the attempt.
Like,
All right,
not even for the attempt. Like, this was not one that I'm giving you credit for. I want to clarify 2 things.
I give you no credit for this at all. However,
I
understand
award
what
you
were
no
trying to
points
do.
and
Yeah,
have
no,
God
I
may
get it. I
have
get it.
mercy on your soul.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Okay, you could have just said no, but
You could just said no, but all right, yeah. Oh man, sorry.
but I mean, it's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, no, absolutely, I will give you the credit when and where it is due. It's like, if I don't laugh, but it's like, no, you know what? That was clever enough. It wasn't like hilarious where I'm like, excellent, well done. It's more just like a, dude, it doesn't make me laugh, but oh boy, you did well. You did good, son.
Slap on the back. Slap on the back. Yeah,
Right.
Gotcha.
It's one of those reach over, grab your shoulder, like,
Pat. No, I got it.
right. I don't know if you've ever seen, what was that? Oh, was it Jake Gyllenhaal with the rocket? What was that movie? Brian, you must show it in your class. It's like
The Rocket?
30 years old now.
So first of all, I just want to say this: that movie came out when I was in high school, and I never saw it, and I'm happy I haven't. So just saying.
It's a good movie.
October Sky.
Yeah, it is. So at the end, you know, it's down in the South or something, I think. I don't remember all the details, but you know, the father, the actor does a real good job of portraying, you know, just father who just like he doesn't get his son. Is just like, well, you're trying to learn. No, fuck that. So it's you know, he's doesn't love it, but then at the end he like sees what he's done and like all the people that like gather to see him fucking demonstrate all his knowledge and blast this big fucking rocket up and see how far he can make it. But there's this one shot at the end when he's bringing his hand up to wrap around his son, and I'm watching this shit in middle school, and everyone sees it. He's bringing it down. His hand is next to his body because that's where your hand is when you just let it hang there. He brings it up, but the camera follows it up as he's bringing his hand past the ass. And so, like, everyone just starts laughing. Like, he's gonna just, like, pat him on the ass or grab his ass or something. This is middle school. I still remember this, like, clearly in my mind. And it's still fucking funny that it's just like, how did you not see this as just like, no, it looks like he's gonna grab his ass. Like, well done. I don't know if it was gonna be like a baseball slap or just like a grab of his son's ass, just like, yeah. But like he ended up bringing his hand up and like putting it over his shoulder, whatever. But it's just like that original like first part, that first shot. Like, yeah, you didn't need like the first. I don't know how many frames it would take to take out that many. But don't have it, you know, his hand linger over his ass. That's all we ask. That's it.
So,
as
wait,
middle
that's all we
schoolers watching this
ask.
movie. That being said, as a middle schooler watching that movie, I thought it was pretty good, and I have not seen it since to be able to say like, it was not. But the stuff I remember from it, you know, that's one movie that I'm like, oh yeah, no, that one's. I remember that one being pretty good.
There was a movie made in like the late '80s, early '90s called "The Island of the Lost Toys," and it's a really fucked up movie about like kids being turned into toys and then being sold, and like think like what happens in Pinocchio, like when the kids all drink the thing and like the serum and they turn into donkeys and things and get sold, kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure I got shown that in like second grade, and it's fucked me up since then. So if anybody wants to watch a bad movie or like a movie that makes you go, why would you show kids this? That one, Island of Lost Toys. Just saying.
All right, so just so we don't derail too far, I mean the train is already on one track, and we're going into a left turn as we're leaning to the right. It's not great, but I have been watching Best of the Worst, so there's a lot of different examples of insanity. That being said, okay, so we have Snack and Rack left. What is the plan?
Well, I was trying to move 90 feet, but my measuring tool is acting up, so.
Okay, in which direction are you trying to move?
So this is gonna sound real stupid.
Not where I thought you were going to go. But okay.
I'm putting stuff. This is me putting it there. So hot, cold.
Yep, 9 feet that way. 9 feet
This
that
way?
way. Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's grab you, and then we right click, and this is teleportation.
See. And let's make it text a con 20 saving throw.
The guy who is right next to you.
Yep.
Con. 20.
Con!
It, wait, the DC is 20?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
You gave me an item.
No,
that
I know,
added
I know, I
+2.
know, I know. I make you guys too powerful. It's excellent. I think about it where it's just like, wow, like I'm not necessarily trying to kill you guys and stuff like that. I throw ridiculous shit at you, but I make sure that I power you guys up beforehand. But then every time I'm just like, wow, I think about the game and how it's like, wow, no one has died. That's kind of crazy. And it's like, oh yeah, no, I see why. Holy fuck. That being said, let's see. Basic, no, simple. So that's.
I mean, to be fair, my armor class is only 15, so I think it averages out. I'm just a glass cannon.
So yeah, no, that is a failure.
All right, so that is 41 points damage.
41.
Mm-hmm. And then I'd like to use my movement to go. Yeah. Maybe further back in the void. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then, can I use my bonus action to take a potion? Because I'm at 58 out of 86.
Take
Yeah.
it, Popo.
I'm fragile.
I'm fragile.
Fragile.
Just like the leg lamp.
All right, so we have Snack and Harbor. Snack, what is he doing?
Well, Snack's gonna wait for Rack to roll for Wild Magic.
Okay.
So that's a 12. So that was a level 4 spell. I don't remember. I think I used my last 5th level spell last time.
Yeah, so that was a 4th level, you said?
Yep.
All right, so you're at 9. So you're good.
Okay.
But it's
So
getting up
Snack
there.
is currently being carried, if I'm
Correct.
remembering correctly.
Yep.
Fucking this guy. And I try to am I being like constrained anyway, or like grappled or in any way?
Grappled, yes.
All right, and what do I need to do to get out of that?
For grapple, it's contested athletics, right? But you can still attack normally, if I remember
Okay.
correctly.
Yes. Yeah. Grapple doesn't.
Grapple's weird.
It just imposes a movement restriction as opposed to anything else for 5th edition.
When you have the
well,
grapple
you
condition, you experience the following effects: speed 0, your speed is 0 and can't increase. Attacks affected, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler. Movable, the grappler can drag or carry you when it moves, but every foot of movement costs 1 extra foot unless you are tiny or two or more sizes smaller than it.
But you also get to resist its movement if you so choose, and you can try to move yourself, but there is a penalty to it, correct? or there's just no movement? Is that what it's saying now?
No, that's all it's saying is that it's 0. So if you're still grappled,
That must be the update, the 2025 update is that, because if if you remember like that scene where Nocti grabbed the iron golem guardian and that it just kept attacking people with no like negative or whatever, that must be the new update.
So the stuff I read was just when I clicked on grappled under a character, and then it says legacy definition. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. See the condition. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of a grappler or grappling effect, such as a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. So I'm still okay with that. If you are moved away, it kind of cancels that sort of thing. The new definition doesn't really address that. It's more just that it really addresses that you're moving with it. But yeah, if there's certain things, I mean, I'll deal with it as the DM, just to, if there's things you want to do to kind of take care of it, there are options.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna guess that a 15's a miss.
Correct.
Second attack. What am I at for HP? 126.
I mean, I just want to
Correct,
want
yes.
to point this out as we're looking over the map right now and seeing everything that's happening. All of the people we brought with us, and all of the things that we are attacking, with the exception of very few of them, have all been hurt or harried in some way. Obviously, the captain is under some sort of control right now, but all of the rest of us are still looking really good as far as dots go. I just want to say that. I just want to put that out there.
I'm just imagining that it's that Harbor's just seeing Hal's face on everyone he's attacking. All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I love the idea.
All right, Tom. Can I finish this turn so that TJ can do his, please?
I fucking want to punch you in the face so bad. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, God.
It's just like we've been on this one combat turn for over an hour now.
All right.
Do what you gotta do. Do it.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can attack Rex.
Oh my God! Stop wasting time. Get it done. I kid.
Why the fuck are you being so slow?
I'm not seeing reckless attack.
Yeah, me neither.
It has to be, right? Isn't that like a second
He's a
level thing?
barbarian.
TJ?
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. It's in features and traits. Oh, I'd have to do it on my first attack. Which I can just roll another one and see.
Yeah. That'd be fine.
That's a 4.
Well,
Second attack. Oh, it's a crit. It's a 19. It's brutal critical.
It's
a 19 on the die.
Champion.
I believe you. It's champion. It's
Yeah.
a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Fighter features. Proved critical. Gotcha. Cool. I knew there were things that did that, and by things I mean maybe just only thing. Like fighter and I think one item.
So with brutal
Next
critical, does
play.
that mean that I roll 3d12 instead of 2?
Because you
Because
have
brutal critical,
brutal
you
critical.
roll.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. A 1, an 8, and an 8.
I mean,
And I gotta keep switching between my character sheet and his because I can't roll the dice on his page. So I apologize. Plus 3. So that's 21 points of damage.
no, that's what if I do this? Why did I roll it twice? Just because it was. Alright, so 21 points of damage. Again. This one. Against. Alright, so 21. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the turn, man. First
That was
attack,
it?
second attack.
Oh, because the first one was a miss. That's right. And he only has 2. Because he is only a fighter level 4.
And a barbarian level 11. Or level 10.
Oh, okay. All right. So is Harbor up?
Do I need to make any saves? Was I attacked at all from these vampire guys?
You were not attacked at all. Everyone knows not to touch you. Because
Okay.
they fear you.
Yeah, we sent the goons to do it.
And
Okay, so are you guys having those guys attack Harbor?
I thought that was the plan.
I, that's fine. They're okay with that. I just got no confirmation. But if that's what we're doing, we can do that. So do I
Okay,
have a
you
motion.
fuckers die.
I have a motion for the NPCs to attack Harbor. Do I have a second?
So if he
Yeah, as long as they don't kill him.
so here's my thought process. If every time he gets attacked, he can re-roll, it makes more sense to have him attacked at least once or twice by at least melee damage. Because he's raging right now. So whatever they hit him with, it's gonna be halved. Am I making any sense?
some vampire, necrotic,
Excuse me.
whatever. But yeah, whatever small attacks they have, let's go.
Yeah, if that's the plan. So do I have a second?
Yeah.
We have a motion.
Yes,
I mean,
blast.
technically, I'm in charge because
Oh,
the captain's
blast.
incapacitated. So
Is all right. Motion.
do whatever you want, man.
All right. So it sounds like the plan is to do that. So we'll. This guy's gonna attack that. All right. So we're going to. Let's start off with the hunters. This one is going to attack because he's right next to the one with Corellian. He is going to attack. Plus, how much? How much? Where are we at? No, that's not the right one. Yeah, so that is, the first one is a miss. The second one is a hit.
Against me or against the hunter?
No, the hunter is attacking. Don't worry, bad things aren't happening yet.
Okay.
All right, this. Miss. Hit. And. No, he has. Hold on. Let's put him back here. We'll put him there. Alright, so this guy's gonna attack at Harbor is a... What's that? 21 a hit.
Yep, that hits.
5, no, I'm sorry, it's not 5. That's a 7, reduces to 3, wisdom save. Wisdom? No, int. Creature can repeat the saving throw. Intelligence. 15. No longer. So now he's going to swing up above him. That's going to be a hit on this Mind Flayer. Ooh, that's a big hit. Alright, so now we go to the spellcasters. No, we don't. This guy is supposed to try and attack this one, this guy right here, the shy guy. No. Ugh, Jesus. Okay, so he hits, which means that this thing's dead, because he hits at all. And then he's gonna fly up and head next to you two, Hal and Drac. The spellcasters start to move their way up. Okay, let's get some. 1, 2, 3. Hit, 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 miss, miss. So this guy hits. This guy hits this one. This guy hits this one. And this guy goes for this one, but he misses. No, I need that. What the hell? Why'd you move so far? Minus that. Minus that. So he's definitely in the red. And he is also in the red. And then it turns over back to those
Harbor.
guys.
Harbor.
To Harbor, to Harbor. It goes to Harbor. I felt like I was forgetting something. Harbor steps over this big fucking 10-foot rock. He doesn't give a shit. I've been playing Skyrim lately.
On the like a TI-84 or whatever.
Let's read everything. It's like this has 23 damage to this guy.
So yeah, I've been playing Skyrim, and I've been, you know, going two-handed and heavy armor and stuff. Sometimes some of those kill screens are just so excellent, where it just stops and it's like you just drive. I feel like I like the two-handed sword better. Sometimes like the axe.
Yeah,
they'll
swords
do,
are
like,
pretty good in that.
The headbutt one, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's kind of dumb. I hate that one. Well,
Yeah.
some of them are so goddamn brutal.
Yeah.
And I just imagine that that's what happens here. Just the axe comes down and just chunks into this guy, but freezes him too much halfway through. So instead of chopping through him, he just becomes chunked and just gets dropped into the ground and just kind of bounces up and over a couple spaces away. When you chop down on him from being 10 feet tall. Next. Ooh.
18.
Well, they don't have good armor. So crush them.
27.
Oh, holy fuck. Yep.
Alright, and then Great Weapon Master, and, fuck it. Great Weapon Master damage, too. So let's see if that works.
Alright, so minus
Oh.
5, right?
Yeah, so 19,
Yep.
and plus 10. So 32.
Oh. Unfortunately, you didn't get the kill screen.
Darn.
Yeah. But is there lightning damage? Or
Nope,
do you have to activate that?
That's my bonus
Okay.
action, so I used it for Great
Yep.
Weapon Master. So.
Okay. Well, it's 11:34. What are people feeling? Do we want to try and fly through
Got
another
a
turn?
crazy idea
Do
that
we
might
have
just
time?
work.
I'll try and do one more.
All right.
I'll just probably
all
go
right.
until it's my time to go, and then after I go, probably just log. But I'll go until it's my turn at the very least.
And it's go, boys, go till your final breath. Oh, it's a different song. Never mind. Don't worry.
Different song than what? Okay, then we're gonna go. Boys, go.
Kevin,
Yes.
using a scroll is an action?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move 50 feet up to the woodman. And then I'm going to use my scroll of Hallow.
What? It's as rack?
Yes.
It's not your turn.
I thought it was our turn.
No. It was just your turn because you guys went, then the NPCs on your side went, and that freed Harbor so that he could go. But when Harbor went, that was all of everyone's turn. So now it's the good
thought that-
guys.
Oh, fucking hell. Good
Yes.
guys in my ass. I was reading over the scrolls that I had. And then I looked it up and I'm just like, this could actually be useful.
Potentially still maybe, but we'll have to see.
Well, if I survive.
That's a
That-
hit. Let's get... Okay, but he doesn't pick him up. He fights that off, but it still ends up being... damage, so this dragon guy flies up and attacks this hunter. He flew from... actually, exactly there, I think. Something like that. These guys, he attacked. Snack is going to be... Ooh, whoops, ooh, whoops. Continuously carried off while being attacked. Oh, that's 2 hits. So it's going to be 9 and 8 damage. This hunter is going to be carried off. No, he should have been able to make a save at the end of his. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people who have saves that should be coming in. We'll just do this twice. Oh, shit. It's a DC 15. They all saved, so... they are now no longer under the effect of that. That was impressive. Oh, give me. But that being said, he is still being attacked. That I have not attacked with him. One hit is going in. That's a big hit. Decent chunk. This guy's got Corellian, and these guys in front of him, or all around him, I should say. There's not really too many dragons left. Let's see, there's this one. He's going to fly up towards Rack, but not get there. That was the one that I was going to have maybe go up that way. Those guys are going that way. And Corellian. Miss. Cool. Alright, we've got... oh, shit, that's right. Harbor went on a fucking spree. Let's see what we've got left. No. Yes! So, because you guys are kind of all grouped together, I'm gonna kind of play around with it a little bit. Just so that he doesn't end up out of... creating an attack of opportunity. There we go. Wow, that took a while. But this guy created the ability to do that. He's going to move a bit. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, he's going to cast that at you guys. So, Hal, Drac, Harbor. I need saves from the three of you.
What variety?
Intelligence.
So smart.
Don't forget to add your modifier to the potion.
I did forget. What else would it be? What does it add?
Oh, I already
Whatever
did.
your
So we got all-
your proficiency modifier. So should be +5 at this point, right?
Uh, that +5, I suppose. 8 + 5, a quick 13er.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, Drax fucked.
So more intelligence saves. I'm guessing I'm making one because I'm in this zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hit it. Where did I hit? I hit it like right. Jesus, 60 is so far. 1, 2, 3. Why did I think 4? I thought this guy was in there. He seems too far away. It's just 3. I need to make. Save. All 3 saved. All right. So and Hal. Intelligence save, please. Do we still have a Hal? Not in a way that's responding. Thomas? He asleeps.
No, I was like, oh no, I'm muted. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Intelligence save, please.
Okay. Int save. Here we go. Oh, nope, wrong one.
Nope.
Boop.
Nope. Nope.
Come on.
Yes.
Go to the screen, maybe. Not on the screen. What are we doing? We can go this. Nope, not that way. Oh my god. Sorry, everybody. Go here.
It's all right. We don't forgive you.
I know. It's fair. But a 14 with a +7, I think, passes.
Correct. So, Harbor and Drac are the only two that do not pass. Unfortunately, Drac is the one controlling the broom. So that's coming down.
No!
So, I'm going to say that you guys are like 10 feet up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're close enough to stab these guys, right?
Right, but everyone is kind of levitated in this area, whether by broom or flight or levitation or whatever. There's all sorts of stuff going on. So, that being said, Hal and Drac, actually no. Hal, you are going to take 3 points of falling damage. Drac, you're going to take 6.
Okay. Okay. Boop. Done.
Okay, so that is everyone else, I think. So it's your turn. Unfortunately, Harbor gets frozen just as he gets his turn back. Well, he got to take his turn,
What
so
is it? Is it stunned?
it is
the condition?
stunned. Yes.
Nice. Got it.
Can you be?
And what's the damage?
Oh, that's right. It is.
He's been missing so much he forgot to do it to it.
I'm sorry I asked. Then we can move on. That's fine.
27 for Drac and Harbor. But now it's your turn.
Our turn?
Yes.
Alright, I wanna try my bullshit. So Kevin, if I use my meta magic to quicken spell to cast Dimension Door as a bonus action, can I use my action to use my scroll, my spell scroll?
Sure.
Okay. Um, all right. So I'm gonna move. Come on, do the thing. I move right in front of the guy in white. The guy with the yellow dot.
So, right. Like here?
Yes. Yep.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use the 5th level scroll that I got from the Lich, which happens to be Hallow. Hallowed Ward, choose any of these creature types: aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Creature of chosen type can't willingly enter the area. Any creature that is already in the area is possessed by or is charmed or frightened conditions. And then there's an extra effect. And I'd like to use the extra dimensional interference effect, which creatures of any types that I choose can't enter or exit the area using teleportation or interplanar travel.
Okay, so. Holy shit, there's so much stuff going on this. So
That's
what
what
are
I'm
you
saying.
doing to this guy? Let me get a marker so that we can mark the area.
So it's an area of 60 feet.
Radius or diameter?
Radius.
Okay. So the entire map.
And just to be safe, I want to say aberrations, fiends, and undead, if I can. So it doesn't say. It says choose any of these creature types. It doesn't say choose one.
Hmm. Any creature charmed is no longer charmed. First, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead can't enter the area. Okay. Wait.
If they are, they're possessed by the charmed or frightened condition.
I'm... Hold
Oh
on.
no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing aberrations.
I'm looking at it on the D&D Beyond.
Is this changed?
Doesn't say legacy on this.
Yeah, so I don't know what the oh no, okay, so FBR 14 and FBR 24. 24 is the one that says choose any of these creature types. Creatures of the chosen types can't willingly enter the area, and any creature so you bind an extra effect, so can't willingly, and any creature that is possessed by or that has the charmed or frightened condition isn't possessed by them while in the area. You put an extra effect, so
I want to use extra dimensional interference. See if it does anything to portals in the area.
okay. Yes, that's... So this is the area that is affected by that. It is definitely something where there seems to be an interference that you have caused. And you see it on this guy's face as you cause that. That it created a problem based on what he's working with.
Okay. Where am I at for health? Um. Yeah, I'm gonna risk the opportunity of attack and head 50 feet towards harbor, I guess, but still in the sphere.
Okay, let's go with... Now, does that scroll, is that a concentration?
No.
You just cast it and it's just there?
Yep. Duration until dispelled. Casting.
Oh.
Doesn't say anything about it.
As much as I really like this whole thing and everything like that, unfortunately, I'm seeing it and the casting time is 24 hours.
It's a scroll.
Yeah, which I would allow you to use to cast it, even though you're not a cleric. But it is something where to put the magical effect into it, it would still have to be the 24 hours. It still has the casting time. I think I would take the components away, especially in this case where it's a scroll where it's like it was already infused into it.
You just don't want me fucking up your shit.
No, I really like
I'm
that.
being petty. I'm being petty.
No, I know, but it's something where it's just like I really fucking love this. I like it. Definitely is fucking up things. You know what? I'm kind of okay with it though. It is fucking things up, but I love it so much that it's like, yeah, I kind of want it to just stay. So yeah, I'm actually okay with that.
I mean, I'll pay the 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I'll go the other way. It's like if I can just do it right now, I will pay the money.
I mean,
but that being said, like I like it so much that we're gonna keep it. So until dispelled, I got distracted by something else on it, and then come on, load it up. Yeah, duration until dispelled. Okay.
like, I can see why the casting time is that. I mean, honestly, this seems like more of a ritual spell than a fucking one that you use. But, like, I don't know, but, yeah, if you're gonna let me go through with the opportunity attack,
Yes.
if they so choose.
Right. $18.
It's a hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a DC 15. Okay, what? Okay, you can go away. Cancel. Thank you. Okay, if the target is large or smaller, it is grappled. Oh, it is grappled. Escape DC 15 and must succeed on a DC 20 saving throw, intelligence saving throw, or be stunned until this grappled ends. Okay, you need to make a DC 20 intelligence saving throw. Holy fuck.
You know what? Worth it.
It's good that this isn't concentration. Holy shit. Okay, and it rolled the damage, so that's 13 psychic damage. And then the DC 20 intelligence saving throw. This is not
controlled.
This is not the one you wanted to be grabbed by.
I'm gonna use my controlled chaos to Wait, you said a 17?
For the attack, 18.
Yeah, to hit
18.
18. Can I roll a d3 and see if I can use my Tides of Chaos? I need a 3 or higher in order for it to not hit me.
What is Tides of Chaos?
So I use my reaction to roll a d3, a d4. D3s don't exist. To either add or subtract to the hit, to the roll. Usually I use it to add to people's rolls if they fail.
Right. So this is Ben Luck. 2 sorcery
Yeah.
points. Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You can use your reaction on your turn.
I rolled a 4, so that's a 14, and it doesn't hit. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
That was big. That was pretty fucking huge.
I forget all of my fucking features. That's part of the problem.
Well.
All right, I took way too long.
All right, so you can move.
All right, I'm just gonna head towards Harbor, I guess, but stay in the circle because if he comes towards me and he's mind controlled,
now
if it's
what's the situation that we're gonna say for these guys being in the hallowed area?
I don't know because it says they can't enter it willingly.
Enter it, so I'm thinking they kind of get forced out of it and have to like move their way out of it as soon as possible.
Possibly.
All right.
That's why, like, I read the fear and charmed thing wrong because I thought it said that they would become charmed or fear or frightened, but no, it's if people are possessed by charmed or frightened, they're no longer while in the circle. But I'll leave that up to you.
All right. You guys, who is up next?
Do my thing, Halatar thing. So
you are currently stunned? Yes.
Oh, I did get. Oh, I got stunned.
Yeah.
So I just have to. What do I got to do to break out a stun?
I think that's at the end of your turn. You get to make a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. It's a DC
what can I do?
Intelligence.
Is that pretty much saying I have to waste my turn, or?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's at the end of your turn. So your turn goes through, you don't get to do anything, and then you can try and save.
I guess that's what I have to do then.
Yeah, so intelligence saving throw.
Let's see how I do. Come on,
Drac Harbor,
Smarty.
if you want to throw one out too.
The line gave us like +4, +5, right? But
yeah,
but
that's
what does it say for your proficiency bonus?
It doesn't say plus.
Oh,
18.
never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Pretty low. All right. Well, I guess it's my turn.
All right. So Harbor, he's
with
gonna.
that,
break
I'm probably
out of
gonna ski-daddle on out of here. But it was good playing with you lads. See you on the
Fair
flippy
enough.
flop.
Later, Brian.
I was not expecting that spell to take up that much time. Sorry, guys.
No worries. Not an issue at all. Like, we took an hour just getting through kind of half of your turn and all of the NPCs and stuff. No big deal. As long as everyone's having fun, which I think we are. No real issues at all. So Drac is still going to be stuck. Harbor is now free, but unfortunately that was his turn. So we still have Hal, Corellian, and Snack.
Oh, thank God he has that fucking Brumatoons. I'm like, what if I keep hitting this thing and it dies? That might be a problem. Um,
All right,
I
what
mean,
do we have?
I guess, Snack will attack recklessly.
Okay.
Does 16 and 8 is
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. One guy didn't attack yet. We gotta have him attack. Harbor real quick. Holy shit. Never mind.
a 24 hit?
Yes, I do.
Why did I roll a d20? That, that's 9 points of damage. I'm going to use that 18 for the second attack roll. For a 26 to hit. For an additional 12 points damage. So 21 points of damage altogether.
Okay.
So it's just Hal and Grelling.
All right then. What do you guys got? Do we still have the Power Rangers here?
Um,
Still marked as here. Eric, Tom. I know we're late. Are you muted or asleep? Or both?
they don't look muted.
They don't, but you don't know what their mind is doing. It's muting them, metaphorically. I don't know what that means either.
I'd say
Well-
something wildly inappropriate, but we're recording.
Yeah. It's not like anyone watches.
All right.
His no
Eric,
no
stop
no
watching
fear of getting in
hentai.
trouble. Okay, so Corellian and Hal need to go. And then the allied NPCs. Then the good guys. So I'm gonna pause it there since we've lost the last bit of the group. And put this out there so that we can keep track of where we are. And then we'll jump in next time. Maybe finish this off, maybe not, who knows. It's quite a battle.
Again,
So it's
Kevin,
not-
thank you for letting me do that. I didn't realize that because it wasn't scroll. I thought that because it was a scroll, I could just rip it and it does the magic.
Yeah,
That's
no
my
worries. Yeah, we haven't really dealt with a ton of stuff with all the scrolls and everything like that. And again, like I said, it was such a cool move. That's like, I mean, when are you gonna cast Hallowed? Like, really? That it's just like,
no.
and specifically this situation, it's just like, oh, that's so kind of perfect for it that it's like specifically using that. I liked it so much that it's kind of one of those, like, you know, I don't want to be one of those DMs where it's just like, oh, my level 1 party killed a fucking elder dragon, an elder red dragon. It's like, okay, that's probably a fucking terrible game. That
I kind of just remembered that I saw, as I was going to heal myself, I saw the scrolls and I'm just like, what the fuck are those? And it's like, and then I started reading, and I was like, wait a minute, this could be useful. So
yeah, going through some of the as a spellcaster in some of the games where it's like you're going through some of the spells and it's like, oh shit, wait, this might be perfect for right here. It's like, yeah, nice, awesome.
Oh, I do.
Most of the
have to roll
time
for
when
wild
you
magic.
choose the spells, you generally already have an idea of what you're gonna do with it. But
Yeah, not anymore,
in this
man.
case, where it's like a random thing, it's like, oh, holy shit. So
So that was another 4th level for the dimension door. So I'm just gonna roll that. I forgot to. That's a 16, so should be at 12 right now.
where are you?
I did a 5th, a 4th, and a 4th.
You're at
Oh,
13.
13.
So yeah. You're still good, but it is getting up there.
I mean,
So-
like, it's already gone off like twice.
oh yeah,
this combat.
absolutely. It's
So.
it's been some, you know, I really wanted like the lightning to affect something, whether it was, you know, you guys or the bad guys.
It
At
would've-
least, at
Honestly,
least something.
I was kind of hoping it was friendly fire just because it would be funny.
Right, exactly.
Because even if they resist it, they don't because of my lightning adept.
Sorry.
That friendly fire is never fun, guys. Unless
For
it's
the
casting
receiving end.
fireball on yourself.
Right.
But yeah, you give me you let me up my charisma to 20, and then to replace the mask, you gave me a blood will vial +2, and that brought me up to 20 on my spell saves.
Right. Excuse me. So, all right, cool. Well, since it's just a couple of us, like I said, we're gonna pause there. Krellian and Hal can finish up their turn next time, and we'll continue at that point.
Good night.
Later, guys.
There.